What is up, beautiful people? My name is the E.M.Z, and I'm sorry that I'm not making a video right now. This is, well, I hate to disappoint you. You're not going to see my ugly mug today. So, this is more like a rant of a podcast or whatever. So, it's completely unfiltered. It's completely raw. It's unedited. And, yeah. So, yeah, before I even start to begin what this topic is about, I must warn you guys, in case you're Egyptian patriotics and you're kind of accepting what's going on with this with the country. So if you don't like it, you might as well just turn this off and just go on with your life, you know. So because I'm going to say a lot of things that are from my perspective and from my opinion that I don't like about this country. And I'm going to follow it up, of course, with some stuff that I do like. But at the same time, those things that I don't like, you might not agree with me. So therefore, I don't want you guys to hate me. I don't want you guys to like have the bad impression about me. Because this is only a matter of opinion, and I have the freedom to express myself just like anyone else. So, you've been warned. If you're still listening until now, that means that you are not having any problems with this whatsoever. So, let's get the show on the road and get the shitstorm crackling. So, yeah. First on this list that I don't like and I will not miss for damn fucking certain is traffic. Yeah. How fucked up traffic is here in Egypt is beyond me. I mean, people don't even obey any laws whatsoever, yet we get all these exams and all these tests and all this whatever in the DMV or whatever that shithole is, all right? And then in the end, after that, we don't even follow them in real life. So, I mean, if you're in the streets of Egypt and you see a stop sign and you actually stop for it, it's a red light. People actually honk at you. They go like, hey, go, go, go. All right, so the streets are open. Okay, just keep going. So every time I'm riding, in case you don't know, I am a rider. I'm not a driver anymore. But every time I ride, I have to stop in every stop sign or every red light because I, as a human, I'm following, the laws of traffic. Because it does make sense. I mean, if you're at a crossroad and you're going straight forward and another person is going straight forward, but they're crossing your road, if you both go at the same time, by logic, both of you will crash. And if you survive the crash, if you survive the accident, if it's a minor crash, then you're going to have a hassle on your hand of fixing your car or getting your car moved out of the way so there doesn't cause any more traffic jam. So think logically. Just a few more seconds, and that's it. I mean, red lights means stop. Yellow means hold your horses. It's about to be red, so you better hit the brakes a little bit, son. And green means go. So people sometimes even stop in green and they go in red. What the fuck is going on, Egypt? I mean, Jesus Christ. This is beyond me, seriously. So enough with that. Let's just move on to the next thing, which is also in the streets of Egypt. And it's the inhumanity of people towards street animals like cats and dogs, stray dogs and stray cats. What the hell? Seriously, I mean, you claim to be an Islamic country and you know all about peace and all about forgiveness and all about kindness and all that and humanity and whatnot. Yet when you see a dog in the street, you go like, oh my God, no, it's a dirty dog. I can't touch it. Well, you know what? That dirty dog is smarter, better, and more loyal than all of those fucking stupid dogs that you claim that are different than any other baladi dog. All right? Yeah, I get it. I get species. I get types of dogs and whatnot and breeds of dogs and cats and whatnot. But here's the news flash, all right? Both my dogs, not my dogs, both my pets, dog and a cat, they're both from the street, Harley and Mister. And they've been living with us for 5 years, all in all. And Harley, actually the dog, she almost ran away. She didn't run away. She almost got lost and she found her way back. All right, she crossed the streets of Maadi, and it was a traffic jam back then as well. So she crossed between the cars and went all the way to my parents' house. She found her way home. So therefore, this whole idea and this whole situation about people saying, "Oh, dogs, baladi dogs, you should get rid of them." You know what? Let me tell you a little stupid story that I actually encountered a year ago or something. Some dumbass. I was walking Harles, and keep in mind that Harles, she looks like a fox. I don't know if you guys saw pictures or not, but I might post it soon. But anyways, Harles, she looks exactly like a fox, with the pointy ears and the snout and everything. And in the end, she is a baladi dog. We got her from the streets. All right, so I'm walking her around, and then this random dude, he just randomly appears out of buttfuck nowhere, and he says, "Hey, what kind of dog is that? Is that a Molino, whatever fucking random name he just came up with out of his ass?" So I say, "No, it's a Baladi dog. I got her from the street," thinking that he would actually conduct a conversation that would actually make sense. But instead, he just, tells me, "Hey, why don't you just get rid of her and just get like a decent dog, like a German Shepherd or a Rottweiler or something." I was lost for words at that point. Like, I wanted to do so much damage to that guy's face for just saying that, for how stupid he is saying that, and how fucking dumb he sounds just saying that. I just wanted to fucking bash his skull in. All right, excuse my violence, but I've warned you guys. But, they think, these type of people, they think only about, perspective, about their own fucking opinion when it comes to animals. Oh, this dog, oh, it's from the street. Oh, yuck, 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 yeah. He's not welcome in my house. That dog is dirty. You know what? Your fucking whole family is fucking filthier than any fucking street dog in a fucking Mahdi. Or in Cairo, for that matter. Or in Egypt, for that matter. Alright? So, moving on from that. So, next on my list, which is a big one, actually, and I will certainly not miss that either, and that's the authorities. Or anyone, who has power. Whether it's a manager, a cop, or whatever, I'm not going to miss these people, because you people don't even know what the fuck you're doing. All right, you just, drunk in power, and that's it. You're having all of this power that you don't know what the fuck to do with, so you just, pick on the weak, pick on someone who doesn't have that much power that you do. So, in the end, you're just a bully. So, yeah, I'm not going to miss that. And speaking of authorities, something that I'm not going to miss at all is checkpoints, basically, because they think because they have a badge that they can just do whatever the fuck they want. No, numbnuts, here's the news flash for you. Just because you have that badge, my fists are not connecting to your fucking bridge of your nose, all right? That's why. That's why you're not knocked out on the fucking side curb, because you have a fucking badge. And that's it, because I'm smarter than that. I know that you can use the law against me and you can just fucking lock me up, even though you are a fucking bully and I was just defending myself. But hey, it's Egypt. Yeah. Oh, and I might add a little extra bonus here, and I know that a lot of people are certainly not going to agree with that, and I might get into trouble, but hey, I don't give a shit. So, yeah. So I got, over the course of the last year, I got locked up twice. All right? Locked up in like a jail type of thing. And guess what my crime was? It's not like I murdered someone or stole someone's purse or even harassed someone. No, it's none of that. My license, I forgot it at home. I literally forgot my whole wallet. And I happened to have my bike license, and that was it. They locked me up. And they took away my phone. And they told me, I kept saying, hey, I think I do need a phone call. I have the right to a single phone call, at least to tell my family where I am so they don't get fucking worried. They were like, oh, no. Just stand over there. All right, don't talk to me. What the fuck? Seriously? Who does that? I mean, it's in the human rights to let your people know where you are. All right, this is not a fucking war. This is not a fucking battle to survive and, oh, well, you got captured. Oh, hey, you're never going back home. Nope. The only thing that actually saved my ass is a Bluetooth headphone that was in my ear that they didn't notice, and they didn't take it away from me. They just left it there. And by fucking miracle, my dad actually called me, and I picked it up over my headphones. And I told him, hey, I'm locked up. I'm this. Here's the situation. All right. Just please hurry. And he did. And they wouldn't even let him in. They had to stop him outside and just, let him stay outside while they take their sweet-ass time doing nothing, just drinking tea and doing whatever the fuck they want. So that, I certainly will not miss about this country. All those people with power, all those people with drunken power, all right, I don't respect you. So unless you start respecting people, unless you start respecting everyone that's around you and respecting the concept that, those people are humans. They're not your slaves. They don't work for you. As a matter of fact, you work to serve and protect them. It's the other way around. All right. Yeah, we help out. We support. We cheer. We do everything, but only when it's done right. When you do your job right and you catch a bad guy or something, or you catch a thief, or you stop a murder, or do your job. When you do your job right and you actually protect people, then I'm definitely on your side. I'm doing my job. I'm doing my part. When it comes to, being a civilian and seeing something that's wrong, I actually do my part. I get involved, even though it has nothing to do with me. It's not even my job, but I do it. All right. Simply because I'm a human, and that person that's in danger, or that person that's, in trouble or whatever, or having problems, that person is also a human. And I put myself in their shoe. Okay. If I was in danger, if I was in some sort of, fucked up situation, and someone just, passed by, just looked at me, and just kept on walking, which happens, by the way, sadly here. All right. You keep saying that, people are supportive of each other and all that, but it just happened. I literally got stabbed in the middle of the fucking street and no one batted an eye. No one did anything. Crew given, yeah. I did get into a fucking bike accident on the ring road, on the highway in Egypt. And yeah, the guy who hit me, he just ran off. It was a hit and run. And I broke both my hands in that accident. And the people who helped me were two strangers who happened to be behind me. If no one was there, I wouldn't even be able to go home. Yeah, true, I did ride, but they helped me up. They helped me get my bike up. They helped me check on myself and all that. They were there. But the guy who ran me over, or the guy who just hit me with the car, just fucking went on with his business. Now, that is something, don't you think? So, yeah. Anyways, on the note of people, here comes a big one. Another big one that I really don't like as well. I mean, you've seen me in videos. You've seen pictures. I do have tattoos. I don't look like your average Egyptian guy. Even though, yeah, I am Egyptian and all, but I don't look like the average Egyptian guy. I wear my own clothes. I wear my own style. Yeah, I have my own, thing going on. All right. And it's been going on ever since I was in college, by the way. This whole thing that I'm about to talk, which is judgment. All right. People's judging eyes or judgmental eyes. I'm never going to miss that. I'm never going to miss being a TV to these people. They can just stare at, even though you stare back at them, but they don't break eye contact. They just keep on staring. And they sometimes get, are you looking at something here? No, you're the one looking at me. You're the one staring directly at me. So unless you know me, we have a problem here. So what the fuck is going on? I mean, here's the thing. I mean, you think that's going to get you anywhere? You think that's going to, get my tattoos to just fucking randomly fall off or something, and me just magically, switch and just, a huge glare coming out of the back, and I'm just suddenly transformed into one of you? No. Newsflash, buddy, that's not gonna happen. That's not how shit happens. All right? I'm me because of who I want to be. All right? So you got nothing on me unless I'm hurting you, unless I'm like, fucking putting your whole family in danger and jeopardy and all that. Then yeah, you have the right to do whatever the fuck you want to protect your people, to protect your family, just like I would do. But other than that, mind your own goddamn business. I'm not doing anything. I'm not hurting anyone. I'm just minding my business. So how about you learn from that and do the same? That's all I'm going to say about that. And I'm certainly not going to miss that. So on that note as well of people minding their business, this is a critical one that desperately needs to change, or someone has to do something about it that's fucking huge, all right? And sadly, I can't do shit about it, except for what I already do, which is just, fight it off. And basically, that's catcalling. And by fight it off, I don't mean like me fighting the what's it called, the temptation of catcalling. No, I'm fighting catcalling off. Like people who catcall, people who harass girls, people who touch girls and all that. Or touch people in general, randomly, or just, curse out loud and randomly, just people who didn't do shit, all right? Basically bullies and sexual harassers and all that. When I see that, I swear to you guys, I like almost go on a bike ride almost every night, all right? And I just cruise around, all right? And every time I see someone walking by herself, or a girl just walking by herself or something, all right? And I sense that there's someone around her or something, I literally just stop my bike, stop my tracks, just park on the side and just keep watching. If they even remotely get close to her or they do anything to her, I step in. All right? Many times I've stopped that. Many times I've done that. I don't mean that I'm some kind of hero or something, but I'm simply a human who doesn't like shit happening like that while he's around, or shit happening like that in general, around or not. But the point is that even when I stop them, even when I take them and I call the cops on them and they take them to fucking the police department or whatever the fuck they take them at, or whatever, they release them the very next day to do the same exact bullshit. All right, I mean, that's a serious offense. That's a harassment thing. That's invading of privacy. That's almost as someone is getting mugged of their privacy, and you just let him go. That's just messed up. That's messed up. You people need to have a fact check. I mean, how many times have this happened in front of people or in front of cops, and the cops would just, look and laugh at the situation or just, giggle away and all that. They don't do shit. And that's messed up. You guys need to do your job. All right. Now, again, I'm not targeting anyone except for the people who don't do their right job, who don't do their job correctly. Those are the people that I don't miss and I won't miss. And they're actually pushing me away from the country. So that's why I'm leaving. That's why I decided to, okay, fuck it, pack my bags, head out. And that's it. Because of all that. And there's more, actually. All right. And speaking of documents and whatnot, the public offices or the what's it called? I don't know what's it called. Shit. The places where you have to go finish your paperwork, like the DMV and shit like that. Yeah. I will certainly not miss that. The long lines, and then once, finally it's your turn, or you're getting closer at least. Okay, we're done for today. Okay. What the fuck? Seriously? I mean, and you even look at the clock and they still have like half an hour left on their shift, and they're already saying, "Oh, it's time. Khalas, it's done. The day is over, okay? Tomorrow, come back tomorrow." And then what the hell? You can't do shit. They just walk away and completely ignore you, no matter how many times you shout out, whatever the fuck you do. I mean, if you do something that catches their attention, they're going to call security on you, and that's it. And you're going to be escorted out, if not even arrested. So, fuck that. And thank God that I've finished all the required paperwork for me to fucking leave. And yeah, that's all I needed. And fuck that. Fuck public offices. Fuck the DMV here. Fuck all of that. You people are so goddamn lazy. All right. So you want to get paid? Here's the thing. Work. Do your job. All right. Help people. And speaking of jobs and expenses and whatnot, I'm never going to miss how expensive this country is right now. I mean, to some people, to foreigners, yeah, it's pretty cheap. But that's also because of the currency exchange and all that. That's the only thing that's causing this, so-called economic cheapness or whatever for them, but not for us Egyptians or us people who live here. All right, we make money only to spend it the very next day on just bills. All right, it's not like we're living extravagant life. The fucking poor level, the line of poverty, the poverty level, it's either poor or rich now. That's the economic level right now. The middle point or the middle ground or the middle level, that doesn't exist anymore. All right, you either have money or you don't, and that's it. Or if you have money, or it's either you have enough or none at all, or you're gonna spend it all on some ridiculous shit. So I'm not gonna miss that. I'm certainly not gonna miss that whatsoever. I know that some people there are not complaining about that. A lot of people are actually gonna disagree with me and say, "Hey, well, Egypt is expensive. It's not expensive as other countries. Oh, if you go to the States with the currency rate, and all that shit, fuck that. All right, it's expensive for me. All right, that it was expensive for me. So I'm not gonna miss living here from how expensive it was for me, and how picky people are with jobs. So therefore, I can't get a very good job. I have to make my own job. Like right now, being a radio host or whatever, I have to make my own shit so I can get paid. So the best job here is being a freelancer, and you don't even find that many gigs here. So that's the thing. Unless you know people who know people who know people, and then you're known, so therefore you're in. You're a hit. So fuck that. I'm not gonna miss any of that shit that I just mentioned over the past 20 minutes so far. I don't know. I've been ranting on about shit that I don't like or shit that I won't miss. And again, even though I warned you guys at the beginning of this podcast, all right, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm sorry if you guys disagree with me, but I'm not sorry for what I said. All right, because that's a matter of my own opinion, and I have the right to express whatever I can or whatever I want. You know, good or bad, right or wrong, it's my opinion. All right. I mean, I think that all of what I said needs to be changed, and as soon as fucking possible as well, because we're holding ourselves back. Us as Egyptians, us as, civilians of this country, we're holding ourselves back by not doing shit about it. All right, so I'm not looking to start a revolution, another 25th of January. No, fuck that. No, that's the thing that got us in trouble in the first place. All right, that's what I believe. Like back then, yeah, I was totally supporting that. I was even going sometimes to Tahrir and all that, and just hey, all right, let's protest. All right, let's save this country. But that's only because I thought that it was gonna go somewhere right, but it didn't. All right, it went downhill and downhill fast. All right, the Islamic Brotherhood came along, and then the fucking prisoners broke out, and then people who were like thugs or whatever, they just they're unleashed and shit. It fucked shit up. We did it right in the beginning, but then we fucked it up. And I'm not gonna say we, the people who conducted this, revolution. Yeah, they spoke on all of our behalf, but I'm not gonna take credit for it. All right, if I can go on and on and on about this, but it's pointless at this point. All right, so right now, the bottom line is that I don't want to start a revolution. I just want people to get their act together. All right, do a few minor changes in their lives. Maybe that would affect the greater good and make it even better. All right, because what I see right now is literally, it has already caused me to just pack my bags and just leave. All right, because this I don't belong here, at least not now. All right, because I don't have anything to offer. I don't have anything to offer to the table here. And I can't get an opportunity to offer anything because people here are so stuck up with I'm not going to mention companies and whatnot. I'm not going to mention specific names or titles or whatever, but I applied for a job here, a video editing job at a specific company. And I think that I did a great job, okay? I think that I did a great job, all right? And I think that I have done, good work for someone who didn't take courses, all right? Someone who taught himself editing, who been, evolving himself on and on and on and on, all right? And all I was asking is for a job and maybe just teach me your ways and I'll head on from that. I'm a creative person by nature and I can make anything work if I put my mind into it, just like anyone else would if they put their mind into it. But me, I'm more of a creative kind of guy. I'm more of an artistic kind of guy. So I thought that it would be more beneficial for them. So I gave it to them. I gave them my best shot. And they were like, I'm sorry, but this is not what we're looking for. I believe we don't have time to teach juniors. We only want seniors. And that's it. Well, you know what? How are you going to get those juniors? How are you going to get those fucking juniors if you can't even concentrate? I mean, have you thought about what you're doing? The ageism and how illegal it is and how much I can actually sue you. You're thinking about it from a perspective of being economical. Hey, all right, so that person is 30 years old now. All right, so 30-year-old, he should be manager. So, okay, a manager, he has to have this right amount of money or amount of salary. So, therefore, we can't give that to him. Oh, sorry, we're not going to give it to you. We're not going to give you the job because we want to save up a few bucks and that's it. So, fuck that. I mean, literally anywhere else, if you encountered something like that, all right, no matter what corporate it is or what company it is, all right, ageism is just as bad as sexism. It's just as bad as racism, all right? I mean, not hiring someone because they're black, not hiring someone because they're what, like a woman or a guy, or a transgender, that's sexism. Ageism is the exact same shit. All right, just because that person is that amount of years old, you cannot hire them? No. You don't have the fucking right to do that. If that person is as long as that person is living and breathing, you got no right to tell that person do not do your job. If they're fucking up their job, yeah, by all means, fire them. All right, just get rid of them. All right, you have a reason. You have a solid ass reason. All right, fuck it. All right, sir, you're not doing your job right. I'm sorry, but we're going to have to part ways. And that's it. All right, not just go like, oh, well, you're too old. Well, you're too dumb. You're too much of an asshole. I I just want to get the fuck out of here. All right. So, now that I've ranted about a lot of shit that I've been, talking about over the, now it's like 25 minutes. So, yeah. Now, let's turn on the brighter side, and I can just tell you guys about the things that I'm actually going to miss about this country. Yeah, believe it or not, after all I just said, I do love this country. I do love this idea of a country because of what it has been through, all right, in the past. But what I see now is very disappointing compared to what's been happening before, compared to the culture that we created as pharaohs, compared to all that shit, all the accomplishment, all the achievement, the people who got sent abroad, like Zuwail, like fucking all these people, all these amazing people who came out of this country. I love it for that reason, all right, because we have potential. All right. What really pisses me off, I mean, if I didn't care about this country, I wouldn't have ranted all this time. I'll go like, oh, hey, guys, catch you later. All right. So I'll see you when I see you. I'm leaving, and that's it. Oh, goodbye video, and that's it. No. But I do love this country, and that's why I wanted to change. I want this country that I call home, that people all around the world are going to say, hey, you're from Egypt. I want them, when they say, hey, you're from Egypt, I want to say yes when I'm proud. All right. Now go like, oh, yeah, but it's not what you think. No. It's not as bad as you think, and try to defend it. I want people to be actually aware of how good this country is. All right. And in order to get that far, we have to fix ourselves as fucking humans, as fucking Egyptians. We have to fucking fix what we have to going on around. I mean, we're fucking shit up more and more and more. All right. So, on that note, we're going to talk about things that I actually miss about Egypt. And first on the list is, of course, my people, which are like family and friends and all that. I'm going to miss the living shit out of them. And I hope I don't get emotional during this segment of this podcast. But I'm going to miss a lot of people around here. There's a lot of really close friends of mine, a lot of close friends. Anyways, there's a lot of close friends of mine and a lot of people that I really care about that I sadly won't be able to see unless it's through a fucking webcam for the next couple of years, or if they can visit, so think about that. But at the same time, the idea of being around these people, the idea of having random phone calls from these people and meeting them randomly, even running into them in the streets, I'm going to miss that, to be honest. I'm over there, yeah, I don't know much people. I'm going to build my own circle of friends over there, but at the same time, I have childhood friends here, all right? People from kindergarten, people from way back, like high school and whatnot. Yeah, I'm going to miss these people. But even though we're not even in contact right now, but I'm going to miss the idea of, running into them or having the chance to just, if I need to talk to them, I can just pick up the phone and just call them. So, yeah. Anyways, enough about that. So, to contradict something that I was talking about on the list that I don't like or I won't miss about Egypt, and that's the inhumanity towards street animals or stray dogs and cats. So, on this list, the humanity of some towards street animals. All right, because just like there's bad, there's always good. Just like there's good, there's always bad. So, it's a yin-yang situation. So, with this, I don't like the people who don't like street animals or would abuse or hurt street animals or just, ignore a random dog that's dying for adoption just because they just want a German Shepherd and that's it, so fuck that. But these people, on the other hand, they get out of their way, all right? They actually start groups on Facebook. They start, like communities of stray animals that they just want to get homes to, They just want to make sure that they're all right because people here, they don't care about street animals whatsoever. Some people, they actually hit dogs on purpose. And, okay, fine. All right. I'm getting out of hand here. We're talking about things that I'm going to miss about Egypt. So the people who are humane enough to actually care about the poor souls in the streets, yeah, those people I'm definitely going to miss, and just randomly seeing someone just getting out of his car with a big, huge bag and all the dogs are surrounding him, wagging their tails like, they just found their den mother or something. And that guy, he just, gets a huge fucking bag, like, I don't know, a huge bag of dog food or like, cooked meals. Sometimes they even cook for them. And that is pure That is beautiful. That is fucking beauty right there. All right. And you guys deserve all the best, to be honest. And I'm certainly going to miss that. Yeah. On that note of good people or beautiful people, how welcoming some people are. I mean, just like there's good, there's bad. There were horrible people who were judging with their eyes or just being judgmental or even sometimes harass or catcall. Some people are actually very welcoming and very protective, all right, over their people or over random people they don't even know, not even their people. All right, this is the first time you ever encountered this person, and he's already protecting you. He's already like trying to keep you safe because something is going on. All right, yeah. The way people stick together, I love that, and I will always remember that, and I will never fucking forget about that whatsoever, and I will always miss that about here. So yeah. So again, on the note of street animals or streets, I'm certainly going to miss the street animals because these are literally angels on earth. I literally call them angels on earth because they are. That's how I see them. All right. I don't care what people say. Hey, well, dogs are very dirty. They're very nasty. They're very, dirty. Well, here's the thing. These dogs or these animals, cats or dogs or whatever, they're trying to survive. They're not trying to hurt you. They're not trying to steal from you. They just want to be fed. They just want to find shelter and a peaceful place that they can just protect. They want a pack, and that's it. Or they want a home. So if you can't help, don't abuse. So, yeah, the street animals, I love them. And I'm never going to fucking... Like, both animals that we have here, Harley and Mister, as I mentioned, they're both, like, street animals. We got them from the streets. They're not like some Rottweiler or some Persian cat. No, it's an Egyptian cat, an Egyptian dog. From the streets of Egypt. So that's why. So yeah. So, speaking of Egyptian and Oriental stuff, something that I will certainly miss like crazy, and that's the Oriental food, actually. Yeah. The dishes and, I'm not even going to say anything more than a Ramadan first day gathering of the family. That's all I'm going to say. That's something that I will always miss and I will always fucking look forward to, but sadly, maybe on family visits, maybe when I come back. You never know. You never know when I'm going to be coming back. Could be a year, could be 2, could be never. I don't know. Maybe my family would be there. Maybe I'll start my own Oriental food restaurant over there in the States. I don't know. Yeah, it's all dreams. Anyways, moving on to the next point. Ramadan and all that, I am certainly going to miss the festivity of, like feasts, like Eid, like Ramadan, like, New Year's and stuff like that. But there's a tricky point to that, though. I'm going to miss the festivity when it used to be done right. Not just throwing up some money, go like, hey, okay, let's put some speakers here and just, be rude to one another and have, horrible harassers roaming around. No. Festivity is all about, kindness to one another. We're all having fun here. All right. So that's what I used to miss. And that's what I'm definitely going to miss. So moving on to the next point is, I know it's going to be kind of weird for some people and it's going to be kind of ridiculous to other people. So I'm just going to say it out loud because, hey, this is my perspective in the end. So yeah. Anyways, I'm certainly going to miss my bike and how I used to actually cruise around. I have a playlist on my phone that's called Midnight Rider because I like to be called a Midnight Rider because I go in the midnight and I just ride around, because the streets are usually empty and yeah, the sense of freedom, like the air is just, rushing against your face and you have your headphones on and you're just riding in an open dark road and that's it. No one's there to bother you. No one is there to honk at you. No one is there to cut your way. You're just riding and riding and riding, and that's it. And then when you get bored, all right, let's stop somewhere. And then you get bored from stopping, you want to ride some more. I ride again and again. So all in all, before I just, go on a complete rant here of how much I'm going to miss my bike, I'll certainly miss my bike. Yeah. Anyways, the last and final one that I'm actually going to miss a lot, and, it's always going to be there, but being here in this country with this on my head, it's far more different. Totally, completely opposite when it's, you're somewhere else and you have these thoughts in your head. And those thoughts are my childhood memories in this neighborhood, because now, since I'm almost done with here, I got only like a couple of weeks left here. So I moved in back with my dad, and my dad still lives in my family house. So he's like, this is the place where I grew up, since the 90s. This is the place where, I evolved, I became me. So all these childhood memories, all these ideas, they're going to stick with my head. They're going to be embedded in my brains. But it's going to be completely different being here and just, seeing the difference than, being outside or being in a different country while thinking about home, because it's going to be tough. But hey, it is what it is. Life goes on, and the world is just one big, huge playing field. And so I think I've said all I have to say here. I think so. And I hope you guys enjoyed what I have to say. I hope you guys did not hate me from the points that I'm not going to miss about Egypt. And to those of you who disagree with me, again, I'm sorry about this disagreement that's going on, but I'm not sorry about what I said, of course, because I meant what I said, and this is my own perspective. So just keep that in mind. If you came this far and you didn't like what you hear, keep in mind that this is only my opinion. All right, and I'm not intending to attack anybody, but this is the way that I express myself. All right, I might be a bit aggressive, I might be a bit like, fucking this and fucking that and all that, and you just tensed up. But this is how I am. I'm passionate. And this is something that I'm passionate about. I want to fix this fucking thing that's going around in the country. So, thank you so much, guys, for listening. And I hope I entertained you enough. And if you guys like this and you want some more of this, you want some more topics, if you got any questions, if you guys want to communicate whatsoever, just go to the comment section. Just type down your comment. I promise I'll respond as soon as I can. And to as many as I can, if you guys, keep them coming. So keep them coming, and I will see you guys later on. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Always remember that no matter what, stay awesome.